Okay, we're gonna try this. I don't guarantee what you're gonna be able to see. So sometimes I start with the outside edge. Remember I said that it kind of cut the outline of it and then went back and made all the small cuts. But if it's really hard to see like it is on glitter, I will sometimes start with some inside pieces just to get started. Okay, yeah, I'm having trouble with this. Am I even holding this right? I think I am. Okay, I'm gonna start over here. Maybe. Are you even seeing this? I think you are. If I keep my head out of the way. Okay, there's my first weed. Not the kind of weed you have in Seattle. Ha ha ha. I kill myself. Okay, well, I'm thinking that it might be better now that I know where I'm at to go ahead and get rid of this outside piece. And I'm pulling up all the little pieces when I do that. And it gets stuck to itself. It's sometimes a big old pain in the butt. And when it gets really stuck, I do this and I clip so that it doesn't ruin the rest of it. And that's what I'm going to do here too. Because if it gets stuck to itself, you sometimes will never get it off and you'll have to just throw this away and start over. I think I'm going to stop there with the outside and go back to the little pieces again. So now that it's smaller to work with, it should be easier, but it evidently didn't cut all the way through there. And I pulled it all up. So now I'm going to try to lay it back down so I don't have to start over and do it before it sticks to itself. If I look really close, I should be able to see the cut lines on the background, and I can kind of lay it back down. So I hope this is even working, because the camera's up here and I'm trying to work down here. Get some more light on it. Okay. Come back over here, and there's a little piece there that can come out. I will just say that, okay, this stuff is called 651 adhesive vinyl, or since this is glitter, it's just glitter adhesive vinyl. And when I do iron on now, it is so much easier because you don't have to deal with the pieces coming off sticking, because all the sticky is on the background. This stuff, it's different for iron on, but I will have to show you that on another video. Okay, so that piece needs to come out. Some of this is because I can see the lines, and some of this is because I know what needs to come out because I've done my monogram several times. This is a bigger piece coming out. Try to take it carefully because these pieces around it are really thin. It seems like it's the thin pieces that don't want to stick down. Yeah, where are we going with this? See this little bitty sliver? You could, if I get my hand out of the way, this that I just ran my finger over. Yeah, it wanted to come up because it's so small. I don't know where this is going. Here we go. And I'm just trying not to let it stick down to something else. Another little bitty sliver. I think I need a new monogram. Okay, and that wasn't referring to anything else except that these letters are hard to do. Ow. Okay, I just stuck the weeding tool all the way through. You see the hole? And it went through to my finger. Glasses gotta come off for some of this because it's itty bitty pieces. See that? And there's another itty bitty piece. Sometimes if I like rotate it, it comes off better. More little pieces. I don't know, they're coming off easier than the big pieces right now. I'm sure this is boring. May have to edit some of this out. It's getting there. Come work over here for a while. Okay, this has got a little sliver in it too, so I'm gonna come up careful. Keep my finger on the sliver if I can. Here we go. And unfortunately, all this stuff coming up is trash, because once it's off the backing, it's not really any good. Monograms are pretty, but they sure are a pain to weed. Especially when they're small. I don't remember it being this bad for my shirt, but this was it was like twice as big as this, and like I said, on iron-on, it doesn't stick to itself, so it's a little easier. Okay, round piece coming out, stay down there. Yes, I talk to it even when I'm not videoing. I think the rest of this is all one piece. Yeah, that is. I'm gonna close that because it needs a little bit more detail than the rest of it. That just tore off. Sometimes coming the other direction is easier too. It's wanting to come up. Stay down. Okay. Okay, I think I'm done. I'm gonna check and make sure I didn't miss anything small. Looks like I got it all. So now I get to put the transfer tape over it. And the transfer tape is just like what it sounds like. It transfers it from this to my mug. And I've decided I'm going to use the paper transfer, even though it's not see-through, it's a little harder to see. I'm not doing any layering, so as long as I get it lined up okay, it should be okay. So I'm going to peel off a piece of the transfer tape. And the transfer tape comes like wider. You can buy it wider. I don't have it wider. I just use 6-inch. Get my hair off of it. And you just lay it down on top. And then I usually take my smoothing tool, but I actually don't know where it's at right now, so credit card works just as well. And just smooth it out so that there's no wrinkles and no bubbles. And if you have like a more solid piece of vinyl that you're doing, you get bubbles bad. But with these thin little lines, there's no space to get bubbles. And take the whole thing up. And I like to trim it around so it doesn't get stuck anywhere. And that's good enough. So, let me smooth it out one more time. Yeah, the whole camera's shaking because I have this up on my tumbler, on another tumbler to get it high enough so you can see it, and I can use both hands. Okay, so now it should stick to the transfer tape when I peel this off. And I just kind of go slow and make sure everything is stuck down. And if it wasn't stuck down, I just lay it back down and smooth it out again, because this white backing is almost like wax paper, that it comes off of it fairly easy. I sometimes have to watch these little pieces. Okay, so now I don't want to touch that until I'm ready to put it on the tumbler, because as soon as that touches something, it's going to stick to it. So I'm pausing now so I can get my tumbler out from underneath the camera. And we can, I think you can see the tumbler right here. Yeah.